Good afternoon, my dear teacher. My name is Sandra Valareso. I am part of your class corresponding to Pasantías Profesionales número 2. Um, I am going to begin with my first plan. For such, I am going to share the screen so I can explain to you what I did. Okay. All right. So here I have the plan for class number 1. And the plan is about a class called TOEFL. This class is taught in the school where I teach. We are a bilingual school, so we have more than 50% of the classes in English, and we do not only teach English as English, but we teach subjects through English. Now, one of the subjects here in this case is TOEFL. TOEFL is the exam that the students take in their senior year in order to graduate from high school. It is a requirement in my school. Now, I have chosen TOEFL because it's an interesting, it's not really a subject, it's a preparation for an exam, but it's very interesting because through this subject, students have to communicate a lot. They have to speak, they have to ask, they have to show their feelings, show their opinions, propose facts, search in order to work inside the class. So I began working with sophomore year, which is the first year of high school, which would be primero de bachillerato. Their level of English is B1. Some of them already have B2, but most of the class are in B1. The class title is going to be Advertising, because we are going through this class to learn what are advertisements, how they are used, and how they can create an advertisement. The objectives, of course, I cover the 4 skills that include listening, because they will watch a video about advertising. Then we are going to continue with the speaking because they will have to talk about the report on the video that they watched, and they will have to tell what they think about it. Then we will continue on reading, because I will create some advertisements for them, and I will post them in the InFocus so they can take a look at them, and they can tell me what they say, how they look, if they the characteristics, if they are appealing to them, what do they feel when they look at them. At the end, in between with the modeling, the guided practice, and the independent practice, we will make together for the modeling. I will make an advertisement for them. I will create an advertisement for them on the board, and then we will do one together as a whole class. For that, of course, we will use the direct method, which includes English at all moments, at all times. We will use the communicative language teaching. And since we are going to work on in couples, to make an advertisement in couples, we will have a task-based language learning, okay? As I said before, in my strategies, we'll be looking at some pictures, at a video, and then we will be creating advertisements. Now, to begin the class for the anticipatory set, of course, it is important to engage the class. And for such, we need to put the class in such a way that they will know what is going to happen. Okay, for that, let me show you. For that, I will show them in the in focus. I will show them these three advertisements. Okay, and then we will talk about it. We will talk about the colors, the words, how big they are, what do they say, if they are appealing. So this will help students get engaged in the class and try to find out what we are going to talk about. Of course, at the beginning of the class, it is always important to tell them in advance the objectives of the class. This is really important for them to know what is going to happen. So they will know, they are anticipating to what is going to happen. Okay, so once we talk about these pictures, these eh, onset activity, we will go to a video that it's found right here in YouTube, and it's about the video is about an advertisement that attracts the attention of people and calls their attention to do what the advertisement says. Okay, we will continue. So we will continue with the opinions that will come out after they watch the video. Of course, they are going to take notes that will help them get organized when they give a summary, when they report on the video, when they construct the summary. After that, on the board, I will create a quick advertisement, okay, about attending a grammar class. This will help them focus on the idea of the steps for making an advertisement. Then, as a whole class, of course, we will put together an advertisement for the whole class. Having all my students participate in the class, making them produce the language, making them not only produce the language, but also produce the subject, which in this case, it's TOEFL and it's advertising. For TOEFL, they needed to develop the four skills in order to be successful for the exam. And at last, I will put the students in couples, so I will give them the instructions so they can create an advertisement for every couple. In my case, in the school where I work, we do not have many students right now per class. We have between 14 to 16 students per class. So that will be 8 groups. And as an assessment, as part of the assessment, students, each group will present their advertisement, their creations. And as they present, we will be talking, um, we will be reviewing what an advertisement is, the characteristics, what it has, and what they inform. So that will be the complete class that will last 45 minutes. And as a follow-up, of course, the next day or the next class that they will have with their teacher, they will probably be checking on what they did the day before or they did in my class, and they will give a feedback and give information to their teacher about what was happening. Okay, um, this is as I showed you. These are the things. These are the materials that I am going to use in this case, and of course, I am going to use the the board the board and the in focus, which will help me a lot to catch up the students' attention through through technology, which is students like it a lot. I thank you very much for any comment that you will have about my class, and have a good day.